take winter, I can cry on cue.
We can't watch The Holiday yet, it's too early. I'm really, really pleased with them. Good morning everyone, happy Sunday. I have woken up, I feel like I needed a really deep sleep. Boo slept all the way through last night, which was so nice, so uninterrupted sleep, feel well rested. We just had such a slow, really chill morning, which has been really nice. Boo's parents have just got back to London, so they're going to come and collect her now. Oh, hello girls. Maggie does enjoy the company. So I thought we could just have a really chill Sunday together. So I'm going to pop the pieces that I got on Friday in the flat. So I'm going to do a little bit of styling in the living room. And then we're going to do some autumnal food today. So I'm going to do some, I found a recipe online. Well, actually Zara found a recipe online for some salted caramel and apple cinnamon buns. So I thought we could make those. I probably need to get cracking on with the dough because it needs time to prove. And then for dinner, we're going to do a mushroom and spinach creamy pie with cider, puff pastry, mashed potato and broccoli. So a nice little hearty pie as well. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to miss you, little one. I'm going to miss you. Sorry, the vlogs have been quite dog heavy recently. I feel like we're operating a creche for dogs. A kennels, as they say. But yeah, it's lovely. We love dogs. We really do. It feels like, I was saying this to Zara, it's crazy that we've lived in London 7 years and it just feels like home now. And especially when we've got the dogs as well, it's lovely. Okay, so I just got all the autumnal decor out, some new pieces and some old pieces. I've literally just spent about 20 minutes with Zara trying to find our old artificial pieces of eucalyptus. If you've watched this channel for a while, you'll maybe remember them, I don't know, but we got them in Primark and Dunelm and I just have no idea where I've put them. And this isn't a big flat at all, so like, have I accidentally thrown them away? I don't think I would have done that. No, but I mean, we've got some lovely babes, let me show you. Just a little bit of autumnal decor. This wreath we've had for a couple of years, it was from Amazon. These candelabras, I might keep these in because these are all nice like taupey autumnal colour, but I do have some new candles. Zara picked these up this year, the pumpkin spice and hello autumn mugs, so we're gonna have a little coffee in those now. This artificial leaf garland, I'm not sure I'm gonna use it, but I actually, in the search for the artificial foliage, actually found this Christmas thing. It is kind of Christmassy, it's kind of autumnal, so I thought maybe we could intertwine the leaves through that and put that on the mantle. I'm still TBC on that. We'll see how it looks. I've got the really nice thick herringbone blanket out with some nice rusty orange cushion covers, so we're going to give those a swap over. We will do a central autumnal little foliage thing with these pieces. We picked up some conkers when we were out with the girls this morning, so we're going to pop those inside this glass pumpkin. It's obviously designed for sweets, but you know, we can pop some conkers in if we want to. These are the candle sticks that we've got. These are from H&M Home. I think we actually, did we pick these up in Paris? Oh no, these are the ones we got in the London store. And then finally the little woven pumpkin that I got under now. So anything that is still available, I'll leave it linked down below. But without further ado, let's get cracking. I didn't intend on doing a voiceover for this, but I just thought it would be nice to explain what I'm doing. So I ended up using the artificial leaves and intertwining it through the garland. I wasn't really sure, and it was very much a trust the process kind of thing, but I thought with the squash and pumpkins it could look really cool. So I tried it on top of the bookcase, but it just looked a bit weird and lost. So then I moved it to the fireplace, which was my original idea, and with Zara's approval we ended up leaving it there, and I think it looks quite nice. Let me know what you think. Next up was the artificial pampas grass. Now again, I really like it. I know pampas grass has kind of had its day, but I think it looks really nice, especially mixed with the other colours too. I think it really pops against the colour of the wall. So I just slotted them all in. I trimmed them down just to fill the vase. And then yeah, that was the finished result. Really happy with it. You might recognise this glass sweet pumpkin. It's what I picked up in Home Bargains. I just filled it with the conkers, and then this is a scented tea light. Just popped it in there with the lid on and moved it into the hallway just for a little autumnal touch. I popped the other pumpkin on our little radiator cover with a candle, just slotted that in, and then I swapped out the taper candles for these ones. These were from H&M Home, just trimmed them and popped them in. You'll see these swapped out a little bit later on in the video. And then last but not least was the garland to go on the front door. This was from Amazon quite a few years ago, and it really has stood the test of time. And then I changed up our cushion covers. They might not look massively different, but these are actually quite festive, but we've just decided to keep them on all year round. But this rust colour is really nice. They're the linen ones from H&M Home. Really lovely quality, and I feel like they just add a lovely warmth to the living room. And we're busting out the thicker blankets now, so this herringbone one is fab. I just draped over the side. And then I added some Fireside essential oils to the White Company Reed diffuser and just popped that on, lit a candle, and that was it. We're done for autumn. There we are. I'm really pleased with how this has come together. I'm so baffled about where the eucalyptus could be. I'm sure we'll find it at some point. But that looks really, really nice. I've just swapped out the candelabras for something a little bit less dramatic. I actually got these from a car boot sale a couple of years ago. I was a bit unsure on the pink, but I kind of like it with the green. It looks quite nice. And just swapped out the cushions. We've got the rusty cushions going on over here. And then they're just keep these on all year round in front. And the nice thick blanket because it's going to get cooler very soon, and this is a lovely one. I was a bit unsure about keeping this autumnal leaf garland, and I mean it's very obvious that it's artificial, but I think intertwined through this real dried foliage I think actually works quite well. So I'm very pleased I kept that because I think it looks lovely on the fireplace, especially with the mahogany. And then this little setup over here, this glass pumpkin looks fab. I'm going to light that candle. Oh, it's moved. Let's move you back in. I think it's because it's raised in the top. Probably not designed for a candle, but there we are. I'll light that later on. Obviously won't keep the glass lid on. I've got the White Company Fireside oil just burning in the diffuser, and I've just lit a little bergamot candle just next to that. And then over here we've got the little wicker pumpkin with a ceramic little urn dish I got in Bath with a neon calm candle in here as well. So that's our little touch to autumn. And of course we've got the wreath. It's third year now and it is going strong. Look at that. Lovely. Sorry about the washer, we've just put that on. So we were going to make, oh, can't show you on. We were going to make cinnamon buns. I just studied the recipe and it needed 24 hours ideally to prove. And I mean, no. And I'm seeing Ewan and Kate tomorrow, so I thought, let's park that. So I was going to make a cake, and then Zara was like, why don't you make cupcakes? I used to make cupcakes so much as a kid, so I got pretty bored of them. But what Princess Zara wants?
A lot of persuading.
I'm sure on your apron. Princess Zara gets, Mom got Zara this apron, says Princess Zara on it. So we're making cupcakes instead, so we're going to do apple and cinnamon cupcakes. So let me show you the ingredients.
Do you know who I feel like I look like today? Kate Winslet in The Holiday. I don't know why. Do you not think with my hair?
Yeah, a little
when she worked in the journalist and she has like the top bit back. I'm giving Kate Winslet, I can cry on cue.
We can't watch The Holiday yet, it's too early. Anyway, let me show you. Okay, so sorry about the washer. So ingredients: apples, cinnamon, vanilla, baking powder, baking soda, nutmeg, brown sugar, caster sugar, pecans. We're gonna need some plain flour, so I need to grab that from my bedroom. Sounds weird, I keep my dry goods in my bedroom because we've got no room in here. Eggs, butter and some milk, and that's it.
Soda is 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
And then after that?
A 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay. So go on. Well, I'd suggest scraping all of them.
Can you just answer
One of those.
So I was right.
We've had a spillage already. It's going well.
Can you just confirm?
Yes, one of those. Well done. God, it's like we're operating a drug cartel.
He's being very kind on vlog. In person, he was so angry.
Zara, how? Fallen at the first hurdle. Progress has been made. There have been no more spillages or casualties. And we have what looks like a very delicious apple and cinnamon cake batter going on here. Just do maybe a few more little folds and then we're done. Let me bring over your trees. Do you want to use the ice cream scoop?
Yeah, why don't I do it, Luke?
Okay, let me grab you it. Okay, so the cupcakes are in the oven and are now making start on pie this evening. So we're going to use up these little dishes that I got in Home Bargains. These are the Tom Kitchen, sorry. So we've got some spinach, some chestnut mushrooms, some cider. It's like an iteration of a recipe we made ages ago. We're not doing Catleugh, we're doing peas. We've got creme fraiche, some dried thyme, garlic salt, because we've got no fresh garlic, so that'll have to do. Some Dijon mustard and a stock cube. So we're going to make the filling, leave it to chill, and then cover it with pastry later. Okay, Okay, pie filling is done. We've just popped them into the little ramekins and left them to chill. I added some softened red onions in there as well, just to kind of bulk it out and fill them up. And then these are the finished cupcakes. How delicious do they look? Team effort. I'm really, really pleased with them. And we've just tried one and they do taste very, very good. I'll leave the recipe link down below. You guys want to give them a go yourself, but they're really nice. You can obviously make them as like a larger cake if you'd like, but obviously cupcakes are good because you can, you know, share them, hand them out, or just eat them all yourself. You've got a big family or lots of friends come around. Really, really delish. I'm just going to pop some pastry on these. Then dinner's done. All by 5:10. Not bad going. Dinner is served. I had to take a piece out of mine because I've just shot this for Instagram, but there we are. I've got a pomme puree, or really, really finely minced, rice, potato with truffle, parmesan, black pepper, broccoli with rock salt and olive oil, and then yeah, the pie. Oh, listen to that crunch. Sarah has ketchup with everything as well. Doesn't this look?
But with like pie.
Pie, yeah. Doesn't this look autumnal? I'm gonna move this just. Oh, actually, oh, it's not even near it. Oh, good. Just looks closer on camera. Let's go in for a taste. I'm gonna taste the potato puree first.
So good, isn't it?
Oh my god, that makes me wish we got a potato ricer like ages ago. Yeah.
But we tried.
I know. We did have one and then it broke. Oh my god. Guys, cider and a pie. Woo! I love autumnal food. It's just the one. Delish. We just finished dinner. Those pies were absolutely delicious. I think you're happy that you've got your dad back, haven't you? Boo's gone back and Maggie is back at her place. I'll write the recipe. But actually, I'll probably link the recipe from a previous video. I've made that pie. Do you remember when we first had it? Like, we started cooking it.
Yeah,
it was like maybe 2020. It was
I think it was COVID days.
Yeah, well, I think we used to put potato in it.
Chicken? No, we were
veggie then, yeah. It was, honestly, it's really, really good. But we're just gonna watch the last episode of My Mum, Your Dad. Honestly, what a absolutely beautiful program. I think I put this in a previous vlog. It's where loads of kids essentially volunteered their parents, mums and dads to find love again. I've cried a couple of times watching it already because it's just really, really beautiful. Like, the kids are just so incredible. The parents don't know that the kids are watching them, and the parents think that they're getting relationship advice from experts, but the experts are actually the children, and it is just so heartwarming. And all of the children are different ages, have loads of different backgrounds. A girl on there whose mum sadly died of cancer, so there's a real mix, and it's just really beautiful. So I'll leave that link down below if you guys are wanting something to watch. It's very, very heartfelt. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. The next vlog you guys will see will actually be, thank you so much for watching. Lots of loves you all. Take care, and I'll catch you all very soon in a future video. Bye for now.